In a fiery debate on Thursday, the Honourable Member Juretha Fernandes, who represents the APNU AFC banner on the opposition side of the House, schooled her opponents on the governing side, while referring to them as magicians. She challenged her opponents, first and foremost, with a quote from the United States President, Joe Biden, which says, and I quote, "Don't tell me what you value, show me your budget and I'll tell you what you value." End quote. The Honourable Member submitted that the 2021 budget does not cater for the citizens of Ghana, while highlighting that even though the government campaigned on a promise of free university education, that pledge is yet to be realised.
There is absolutely nothing in this budget that brings us one step closer to free university education, and these are the facts.
Also quoting U.S. business tycoon Warren Buffett, who said, and I quote, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get," end quote, Fernandes posited that the PPP administration is steering the economy to a period of economic stagnation.
But they intend to deliver economic stagnation hand in hand with the worst level of borrowing ever seen in this nation's history, Mr. Speaker.
Referring to her 2020 budget speech, where she said that the PPP administration, through that year's budget, had plunged each household into a state of indebtedness by almost $357,000 as a result of its borrowing patterns. The Honourable Member posited that the incumbent administration has now plunged the country into even further indebtedness. Fernandes premised that argument based on a 2020 report which the Senior Minister with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, presented to the National Assembly, showing revenue amounting to $227 billion for 2020, while spending was pegged at $325 billion, a $98 billion deficit.
A debt burden of $466,000 now rests on the shoulders of every Guyanese family, Mr. Speaker.
In her speech, the Honourable Member claimed that the Finance Minister admitted to the House that the cost for basic goods and services had increased by 1.2%, while she also reminded that Dr. Singh incoherently admitted that the cost of living has increased since the APNU AFC left office. She therefore asked this question.
If the cost of living is higher, then with no salary increases, mind you, and no reduction in PAY, these are the real things that you do when you care about the people as they are being professed every day, to put money in their pockets, then where did the $466,000 borrowed on behalf of each Guyanese family go, Mr. Speaker?
The member also bashed the incumbent for proclaiming to be democratic when through the 2021 budget, she said, it usurped the powers of constitutional agencies by reinstating those agencies as part of the budget, as opposed to separate allocations to those bodies, as had been practiced by the APNU AFC regime. The main opposition party recently took the government before the court for this move. Other members who spoke during the morning session include former Minister of Education, Dr. Nicolette Henry, and Minister of Education, Priya Manikchand. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.